position of 2 points with respect to a straight line. In this section, we will check the 2 points will lie in opposite side of a line or on the same side of a line. This is the main aim of this topic, position of 2 points with respect to a line. Whether those 2 points will lie. So, see, if suppose this is the x-axis, y-axis, and I'm just taking this is the line. Suppose the line is L1 and these are 2 points. One is P, one is Q. Suppose this is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. So you have two cases. Either these two will lie on the same side or on the opposite side. It is not necessary that P in the left and Q on the right, P is below the line and Q above the line. It is not necessary. It may be anything. But the main thing is those 2 points will lie on the opposite side of the line or on the same side of the line. That thing you have to check out. Now I'm drawing here the second figure. Just here the second situation. This is the line L1 and these are 2 points P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2. In the first figure, both the points lying on the opposite side. In the second figure, both the points lying on the same side. So when it will be possible? See, let us suppose the given line is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 and two given points are P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2. From the figure, you can see if you join P and Q or if you join P and Q here, in both the cases, this PQ is divided by a point on the straight line L1. I'm just taking that point as R. So this R divides the PQ in some ratios. Suppose it is m is to n. So if you consider this as m and this as n, so here also you can take PR as m and QR as n. Now we will find out the value of m is to n. If m is to n is positive, then this R divides the PQ internally, means P and Q lying on the opposite side. And if this m is to n is negative, so R divides the PQ externally, it means these P and Q will lie on the same side of the line. So now we will consider that let R be the point which divides the line segment PQ in the ratio m is to n. So using section formula, the coordinate of R is, so that will be mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n and my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. Now in the figure, in both the cases, whether this R divides PQ externally or divides PQ internally, in both the cases R lying on the straight line L1. Since R lies on the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, that is this given line, hence this R will satisfy this equation. So we can write a mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n plus b my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n plus c is equal to 0. Now here we will take the LCM. It is a mx2 plus nx1 plus b my2 plus ny1 plus c m plus n equal to 0. Hence after simplification we can write it as m into ax2 plus by2 plus c plus n ax1 plus by1 plus c equal to 0. So from here m upon n is equal to minus ax1 plus by1 plus c upon ax2 plus by2 plus c. In the first case, if R divides PQ internally, then m upon n, the ratio should be positive. So when P and Q lies on opposite side of line L1, then R divides the line segment PQ in the ratio m is to n internally. So m upon n should be greater than 0, and hence this result should be greater than 0. So minus ax1 plus by1 plus c upon ax2 plus by2 plus c should be greater than 0. Hence ax1 plus by1 plus c upon ax2 plus by2 plus c is less than 0, because when you remove the minus, this inequality sign will reverse. It means the division of two numbers is less than 0. It means the numerator and denominator should have opposite signs. One should be positive and one should be negative. So from here we can conclude ax1 plus by1 plus c and ax2 plus by2 plus c are of opposite sign. This is the conclusion we get when R divides the line segment PQ internally. Now from the second case, when R divides the line segment PQ in the ratio m is to n externally, m upon n should be less than 0, and hence minus ax1 plus by1 plus c upon ax2 plus by2 plus c is less than 0. So when you remove the minus, it becomes ax1 plus by1 plus c upon ax2 plus by2 plus c should be greater than 0. It means ax1 plus by1 plus c, ax2 plus by2 plus c should have same sign, because the division of two numbers is positive, is possible only in the case when both the numbers are either positive or both the numbers are negative. So P and Q lies on the same side of the straight line if ax1 plus by1 plus c and ax2 plus by2 plus c are of same sign.